Hi, my name is Scott Dion. I am the co-founder and vice president of the Heroes Operation. We hold the annual Heroes on the Dunes event the third weekend in July. So with the expansion of the event, we have what we call Freedom Friday now. So we start the day with a golf outing at the beautiful Monona Shores Golf Course. This is open to, it's more of a fundraiser event. We do get a lot of veterans there. And it's kind of a for fun golf outing. We've got some crazy holes that honor, the different branches of the service. It's all about having a good time. At the conclusion of that golf event, we come back here to Valdez Lakes, where we've had a concert last night. We had Tweed and Dixie, who absolutely tore the place up. And we followed that with a fireworks show that's new this year that was shot off right here on the grounds. Saturday is what the main event was, how it was all started, the Heroes on the Dunes event. So on Saturday morning, we all meet here at Valdez Lakes again, at which point we have hundreds of people who volunteer their time and vehicles to show up at four-wheel drives to haul all of our heroes and their family members and the 300 or so volunteers it takes to make this happen up onto the dunes, where we have a tent set up. We do a national anthem ceremony and flag raising at noon, at which point the hooligan flight team comes over and gives us a nice little air show overhead. And then we do a parade lap around the dunes just with our heroes, not their family members. Once they return, then for the next 3 hours, again, people volunteer their off-road machines, their time, their fuel, to give all these heroes and their family members 3 hours of thrill-seeking rides that they will never forget. At the conclusion of that, now we ferry, again, all of these people, some 600 to 800 plus people, we ferry them back down off the dunes to Valdez Lakes, at which point we have another concert. We have a few charity auctions, a few speeches, followed by, as you guys might be able to hear in the background, Kyle Jennings, Nashville recording star from right here in Michigan, who plays at all our events. He's up there playing right now for all our heroes and our guests and our volunteers. It's about the heroes. It's about the heroes that serve our country as veterans and the everyday heroes that serve us in police, fire, EMTs, nurses. Our organization is based around PTSD, which is, we all know, is something that's untreatable. And I know many identify soldiers as dealing with and suffering from the effects of PTSD, but it's also our everyday heroes, the firefighters that show up to a call, and it may be their neighbor, it may be their neighbor's son, it may be the son, best friend that they went to school with. And that affects them long term, just the same as what the horrors that the soldiers see in the battlefield. The same thing with nurses and law enforcement agents. They show up on accidents, and again, the scenes that they see, they don't leave your mind. And nurses that treat us every day in the hospital, they're taught to treat and move on, where the human psyche just doesn't work that way. That you just tuck it away in your brain, and you tuck it away in your brain until you're full, and then you have to relive all that. So part of this event is we try to bring these heroes in and for an event, for a day or weekend actually now, that they don't have to think about everything they think about every day. They don't have to think about making dinner. They don't have to think about getting the kids up, getting all that. They just come in and enjoy themselves, and most of all get treated as being the heroes that they are.